After hiking through the white sands of New Mexico, our journey continues west towards Tucson, Arizona. So join us as we take the road less traveled.
Wow. Pretty sick. Where are we at?
White Sands Missile.
Red. So we just ate at High Desert Brewing Company. Nice little spot because they're dog friendly. Pretty good beer, pretty good food. Not a place to go if you're in a rush, but we're not in a rush, so it's all good.
Yeah. Just took very, very long.
Took a long time, but that's a good way to get more beers.
This is also the first place we took the trailer off and spent some time to put on some new windshield wipers.
What are you doing, baby?
Putting on some scrub blades. Got these at Love's. Great place to get some windshield wipers on a road trip. As you can see, we're hitting a lot of bugs, a lot of debris on the road. So this will help out, making a clearer view. So it's cool, we drove over this mountain range over here. And on the other side of that is the White Sands Missile Range. Beautiful. So now we're over here in the high desert of New Mexico. We're about to go see an old part of Mexico. First time traveling out of the country together. It's gonna be sick. Right on, Oscar?
To the dirt.
To the dirt, Dad.
After making it to Las Cruces, we stopped by the little town of Old Mesilla. This was a little bit out of the way, but definitely worth it because up until 1848, this was still part of Mexico. This historical town was also visited by several figures of the Wild Wild West, including Billy the Kid, Pat Garrett, Pancho Villa, and Will Smith. La Mesilla served as the capital of the Confederate Territory of Arizona and was the main city of the entire region.
Butterfield Overland Trail. Now it's the RLT Overland Trail. Sick. This church right here is like, it used to be a Mexican cathedral or something.
Hey, peppers.
Yeah. All right, so we're approaching the Alamo. This should be pretty cool.
This lady remembers the Alamo, and this ain't it. We stopped by the Church of San Albino, which is now a basilica, for a quick photo op, and then hit the road and headed towards Tucson. From Las Cruces to Tucson, Arizona, it was a 4-hour drive and about 275 miles. Along the way, we hit several intense rainstorms and encountered a ton of lightning. It was right about here when I was happy I put on new scrub blades before this portion of the drive. So by now we're pretty tired of the rain and drivers that have their hazard lights on when it rains, which if I was president would be illegal in every single state. So we had Dom do the exact opposite of a rain dance, the wiper. Thanks to Dom's incredible dancing, the rain finally stopped and we were greeted with this beautiful sunset in Arizona. It was a treat driving into Tucson without any rain. We enjoyed the sunset and it gave us an excuse to not film anything else the rest of the night. We camped out at the Gilbert Ray Campground in Tucson Mountain Park. It was dark by the time that we arrived, so we set the trailer up for the night and then went for a little walk around the park. These are some pictures we took of the amazing stars that we saw, and we saw some shooting stars later on that night. One of my favorite things about trips like this is you can drive into a camp spot at night and not see anything on the way in, and the next day when the sun rises, you're treated to an amazing vista. And just because you're on a road trip doesn't mean you can't stay in shape. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just do what Oscar does and hang out. Poor Ozzy learned the hard way that sometimes if you walk in the desert, you might step on a cactus. Yeah, good stretch.
Yeah, I can do stretches now.
So after finishing our stretches and eating some breakfast, we hit the road and headed towards Saguaro National Park. The drive out of the park is the same drive on the way in, so this is what I was talking about when I think it's really cool to drive into a camp spot at night, is that you don't really see what's surrounding you until the next day when you wake up and see it for the first time in the sunlight. And right on cue, I clean off the windshield right in time for a coyote to run out right in front of us. As we were leaving Tucson Mountain Park, and after seeing all the beautiful terrain and saguaros, we decided to go for a hike before it got too hot later in the day.
Hey, baby.
Hello. October 6th, what a date.
What a nice feeling. Feels so good today, this morning. So, what time is it? 8 o'clock. We've been up for a while now. Little Bobby, he's trucking. He's a trucking. I'm already out of breath. Hey, can you do this, Oscar? Here we go.
Hiking down.
How do we get up here? Oh, let's go this way. Yeah.
Little mountain dog. Yeah, I'm gonna put my shorts back on.
The drive from Tucson Mountain Park to Saguaro National Park was absolutely incredible. The winding roads and the rugged terrain mixed with the fuzzy hilltops that turned out to be giant saguaros was absolutely incredible. So for now, we'll leave you with some good music to enjoy on this clip of the drive, and we'll see you next week as we head to Saguaro National Park. To the dirt.